I know this week we've been enjoying the story of the train ride. Can you remember where the little girl's journey ends when she sees her grandma? That's right, by the seaside. And I've been thinking about all my favourite stories that are about the sea and the seaside, and one of them has got to be this one. It's called Commotion in the Ocean. And ocean's another word for sea, isn't it? And this story has got lots of amazing sea creatures in it. It's almost like, actually, a bit of a mixture between a story and an information book, because you can actually find out about all the different creatures in here in any order. You don't have to read the book in the order from the beginning to the end. You can just dip into it and read a page or two. Just like the book we were reading in nursery a couple of weeks ago, Mad About Mini Beasts. Do you remember? Let's have a little look at the blurb on the back to see what the book's about. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. I think that might be the beginning of the book. Come into the ocean for a noisy, rhyming animal romp that your little ones, that's you, will love. Shall we dip into this book and have a little read? Are you ready? Commotion in the Ocean by Giles Andrea and David Wojtowicz. There's a curious commotion at the bottom of the ocean. I think we ought to go and take a look. You'll find every sort of creature that lives beneath the sea, swimming through the pages of this book. There are dolphins, whales and penguins. There are jellyfish and sharks. There's the turtle and the big white polar bear. But can you see behind the wrecks and in between the rocks? Let's see if we can find who's hiding there. Aha! I see the crab. The crab likes walking sideways, and I think the reason why is to make himself look sneaky and pretend that he's a spy. Look at his little eyes there peeping. Turtles. We crawl up the beach from the water to bury our eggs on dry land. We lay a whole batch, and then when they hatch, they scamper about in the sand. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, pitter-patter. Next, I see the dolphins. And the wonderful thing about dolphins is hearing them trying to speak. But it's not how do you do, like I'd say to you. It's more of a click, whistle, squeak. Squeak, squeak. I spy the angelfish. Hello, I'm the angelfish, darling, the prettiest thing in the sea. What a shame there are no other creatures as gorgeous and lovely as me. Mwah. The jellyfish. The jellyfish just love to jiggle, which other fish think is quite dumb. That's silly. She knows that it's not all that useful, but jiggling is very good fun. Jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Jiggle, 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 jiggle. Can you jiggle like a jellyfish? Doop, 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 doop. It's the shark. I swim with a grin to greet you. See how my jaws open wide. Why don't you come a bit closer? Please take a good look inside. Yikes! Aha, the swordfish. I love to chase after small fishes. It stops me from getting too bored. And then when I start feeling hungry, I skewer a few on my sword. And you see his nose looks like a big long sword. I see an octopus. Having 8 arms can be useful. You may think it looks a bit funny, but it helps me to hold all my children and tickle each one on the tummy. Tee-hee, tickle, 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 tee-hee. Stingray. At the bottom of the ocean, the stingray flaps his wings. But don't you get too close to him. His tail really stings. Buzz, buzz. Lobster. Never shake hands with a lobster. Oh no, it isn't a wise thing to do. With a clippity clap and a snippety snap, he would snip all your fingers in two. Snippety snap, clippity clap. Wow, look at this page. Down in the deep, deep sea. Miles below the surface where the water's dark and deep live the most amazing creatures that you could ever meet. There are fish of all descriptions, of every shape and size. Some have giant pointy teeth and great big bulbous eyes. Some of them walk around and balance on their fins. But the strangest fish of all have glowing whiskers on their chins. Goodness me. Whoosh! It's the blue whale. There's no other beast on the planet as big as the giant blue whale. He measures a massive 100 feet long from his head to the tip of his tail. Ooh, I've just spotted something right on the bottom of that blue whale. Barnacles. We're just a bunch of barnacles and all we do is cling. We know it's not that glamorous, but it's our favourite thing. Walruses. Our bodies are covered with blubber and our tusks are incredibly long. We're grumpy and proud and we bellow out loud to show that we're mighty and strong. Roar! Penguins. We waddle about on our icebergs, which makes our feet slither and slide. And when we get close to the water, we leap with a splosh off the side. Whee! Splish, splash, splosh. Ah, now I see the polar bears. Deep out in the Arctic, the mummy polar bear snuggles up with her children as it's very cold out there. What a lot of creatures we have seen beneath the sea, and what a lot of funny things they do. Some of them might lick their lips and eat you in one bite, and some might want to swim around with you. The dolphin's very friendly and the lobster's very fierce, but the shark is the most dangerous by far. Can you name the other friends we've made along the way? See if you can tell me who they are. I think I liked the dolphin the best. Have a little look at that page with me. Can you see them clicking and squeaking and whistling? I like them because they're so friendly. I'd like to swim with a dolphin, wouldn't you? Think about what your favourite sea creature is from the book and tell your family all about it. And tune in again tomorrow for another story. I wonder what it'll be about this time.